Okay, where do I start? Um, uh, where do we start?
With the car?
The car.
Got trashed.
Yeah. Okay, so the car is in a bad way. The engine, all the engines, like, shifted right back to the point that the transmission wasn't selecting second and reverse. And second, fourth, and reverse. But the mechanic, who just turned out to be a welder, was like, no, it's perfect, it's perfect. In the agreement, we stated that the car had to be in mechanical working order to drive, in which it didn't even start, it couldn't start, they had to push start it, and they were like, yeah, that'll do, that's fine. Obviously that isn't fine, so I spent the whole day being surrounded in fantastic policemen trying to help us. At one point I counted 11 policemen and the whole town, and as the day progressed, the whole town quite literally did just come down on us with food, beer, coffee, all sorts, and now a hotel room. We thought we had experienced generosity out of Latin America so far, but this was just a whole new level. Like, take a look. This is pleated curtains. Pleated curtains. Leave us this mesmerised. She's been there for 2 hours now. No, she's not. But like, we've got a big TV in an ensuite, and like we've got a balcony through here, which you can't really see right now. It's dark, and there's like a courtyard that I'll show you tomorrow. That has like a vine, a grapevine growing over the roof of it. It's beautiful, and yeah, like, it was just mental. Basically, the other driver, he was a total Del boy, tried to get out of pain. He was meant to turn up at 12 o'clock, then phoned and said 2 o'clock, then said 4 o'clock, then eventually turned up at what, 8? 7 o'clock. I was ready for swiping his face clean off. But thankfully he came with no money, and then said, okay, miraculously I'll go and just find it from a friend, and produced the money finally. We fought for further work to be done on the car on his bill, by another mechanic from another town, so he's coming in tomorrow. And it's still not going to be a great deal, to be honest, but it's getting a bit better as we go along. And it's still going to cost money out of our pocket, but at the end of the day, it's like what it's turned out to be is strangely a fantastic situation for in respects of experience, like meeting these type of people, and finding a whole town come together with the intentions of just helping to people that they don't know whatsoever. Sorry, I got a bit distracted there because there was a bug or a fly that just flew directly into the door frame, knocked itself out, landed on its back, and is now totally disorientated. And now it's just walking off, kind of, with its tail between its legs, looking rather ashamed of its actions. Yeah. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so we were basically just so taken back by the generosity of this town, and every individual just want us to know that Colombians are the really heart driven people, and just want to make sure that you're okay and that you're happy, and you know, um, it's just been absolutely fantastic. But I mean, there's nothing like just phoning up the insurance company and an hour later getting a courtesy car, and 5 days later having a car back in your hands that looks perfectly mint. And this is not going to be the case here. But I'm not going to bother wasting time looking at the downsides. We're just going to have to get on with it and see how things pan out. Anyway, buenas noches.